leave today that in 4 days, 70,000 North Carolinians will be losing their unemployment checks. There will have to be conversations among families about whether to have food that week, whether to have meat that week, whether to have new clothes for next school. We cannot in our own good conscience leave right now when this governor of North Carolina and this General Assembly has the opportunity to change his decisions and give those struggling families the people that he swore upon the Bible and the Constitution to protect. We can't leave right now when he has the power in his pen right now to make that decision for those 70,000 families and those 500,000 North Carolinians who are going to lose Medicaid. He's going to kill thousands of people each year with his decision to not expand Medicaid.
Just last week, I was in the home of an elderly African-American woman in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, who was shaking her head. She's fought her lifetime for justice, for voting rights, for education rights, for healthcare rights, for all of North Carolinians, white, black, rich, poor, across the board. And she was sitting there shaking her head saying, everything I've worked my life for, everything we have fought for is being torn down in a matter of months. Everything. And she said, I just can't stand here and watch this happen. And so I am here today because she can't make it here today. And because I really do believe, I'm not against any of the folks here. We're not against the governor. We really believe that he can do the right thing. We believe that he does. He has sworn on the Bible, which also says that we will care for the oppressed, and we will feed the hungry, and that we will heal the sick, and that we will visit those in prison. All of these cuts will be things that we're paying for years down the line.
In our good conscience, we cannot leave until we have his. We cannot leave. We cannot in good conscience leave when the governor is doing what he wants to do.
Judge asked that.
I'm here in the memory of every person that sacrificed any blood, sweat, and time in a movement that's seen in the last 72, 48 hours a broad striking blow to every piece of legislation and every piece of momentum that's ever been gained for the rights of all people been struck down, not just nationally, but right here, locally, statewide in the state of North Carolina. 70,000 families will lose their unemployment, and that's very real. People won't be able to eat. People won't be able to sleep comfortably at night. The very thing that we have a right to do, our inalienable rights, they will not be able to do comfortably. So we cannot leave this building in good faith while the governor sits back here with the ability, with the stroke of his pen, to save some of these families from being kicked out on the street, from not being able to pay for the prescription medicines that their unemployment benefits are paying for. So we will not leave this building until the governor does it.
And I'll tell you what just happened was they were inside and we were inside, and they took a long time, I think, to let the governor leave. They handcuffed us, they detained us, they walked us out here, and when they saw the media and they saw everyone come around, they immediately unhandcuffed us, locked the doors, and gave us these citations. And so they realized that they don't want this media coverage of the immoral and insane policies that they're doing. And so they will have to look at what that means when you arrest somebody and then unarrest them. And but we came here to say what we said, and we feel good about that. We did not come here to get arrested anyway, but to bear witness to the policies that the governor and the General Assembly are pushing that will tear apart the state.